Creon, welcome back to SSP after a very, very long time off. How are you feeling to be back?
Great, obviously I think for everybody, not being able to be in the building or being your natural habitat that you used to was very difficult, but being back in SSP and obviously having the players around as being a big lift after a couple of tough months.
Yeah, and that's it. You've organised a training bubble. It's been nicknamed with a whole group of players coming in that's brought quite a lot of attention to the Scorchers. Can you just explain how that works? So it's been something you've been doing for a long time, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. I think obviously the fact that we were one of the first to get all of our paperwork done and follow all the necessary information that was passed on by Basketball England and as well as the sports park and obviously the government information. So we made sure that we do it properly. We've always got really high level of guys coming in to work out. It benefits our guys that will potentially be returning also. But obviously, a lot of players want to be part of it. Most of the players you see in the bubble are players that I've kind of like got a relationship with and keep in regular contact with me. And that's how we kind of like running the bubble. We can only have a certain amount. So if somebody does leave, because they're going off to America or they're going off to the team that they've signed for, then that might open an opportunity for somebody else to be in. But we've got to follow all the rules, the COVID rules that are in place.
And how have the guys been in practice? Obviously, you've been in the bubble for a week now. What's the level like? Are guys just slowly getting back into the swing of things?
Yeah, I mean, we mix it up. We do a couple of workouts, and then obviously we get some scrimmages in. For some guys, it was first time being on a basketball court in general in like 4 and a half months. So we've been taking it really slow. But like anything else, sometimes a lot of these guys got natural ability, so it slowly comes back. But we're not trying to push them or do anything crazy. It's just about getting back on the court and slowly getting your rhythm and getting ready for whenever the season might start.
And aside from the bubble, obviously you've now returned from furlough, so you're looking ahead to the 2020-2021 BBL season. How's that preparation going, and what steps are being taken in preparation for the new season?
It's been pretty good, obviously, from the feedback I get from people with regard to social media, as I'm not the biggest of social media fans or stuff, is that the fans are dying to know what we're doing. I can say that I've had some really good conversations. We have got a team in place. We just want to get the timing right with when the league starts to make those announcements, obviously partnering it up with the way we'll be with fans, fans getting back into the stadium and so forth. But I think that we got a very exciting roster put together, a roster that I believe should be competing. Rather, in the past it was just about trying to sneak in, but I think that the roster that we've got right now is going to be something exciting for the Scorchers fans.
And because of COVID and the implications of that, have you had to change your approach to recruiting and the team that you put together?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of teams, obviously, with the uncertainty of how many fans will be allowed into the arenas and so forth, have had to make budget cuts or make smart decisions with what they have. So one of the things that we've focused on is speaking to players personally. We might use 1 or 2 agents, but otherwise we're just trying to keep it like direct links to players that we know. And that has been a big change in the system. I feel for the players. It's a really difficult time. A lot of players probably got paid up until the end of March, and this is worldwide, not just in England. And they've probably been without a salary until the next contract starts. So it's a very difficult time for the professionals. So that's why the bubble, getting people playing and keeping them ready is really good for them mentally also, more than physically.
And now that preparations are underway, you've got guys back on the court. You personally, are you feeling optimistic about the new season and the new chapter?
Yeah, I'm trying not to peak with excitement. As I said, just waiting to hear when we can do stuff, when things will start going. But as I said, with the guys that we've agreed deals with, I'm very, very excited about that core of players.